Namaste yogis. Glad to have you join me today. We're going to work on two different exercises today. We're going to work on strengthening your back and stretching. Okay? So we got a healthy back and a nice stretching yoga class for you today. Hope you can join me here and we'll just work our way through. So let's begin just by doing some seated warm-ups. Drop your arms down here, just relax your body. And let's go ahead and let's breathe in and let's lift our chin up and exhale down across and back up. Exhale, breathe in, big breath in and big breath out. Breath in and breath out. And let's do a yes, yes, up we come. And exhale down. If this is kind of tough on the back of the neck, put your fingers back here. Support your neck so your head won't be so heavy. And exhale. One more. And exhale. Arms back down and let's try to get that left ear over toward that left shoulder. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Now what I want you to do is put your feet a little bit wider. And we do a little stretch, a little lateral flexion here. Get our bodies warmed up. So what I want you to do is palm of your right hand comes up. Hang onto the chair here or your own body. And let's reach over long. Exhale. Reach. Very nice. And then switch back. Switch our arms. Hang onto the chair as we reach over. Fold a little bit, but not too much. Don't collapse. Bring in, up, and over. Up, switch arms, and over. Very nice. It feels very good. Now we're going to come back up. This time this arm comes out. This arm comes out. And we're sitting nice and straight. Breathe in. Take your left arm and turn your body. And palm to palm. Back you go. Breathing in. Lead with your heart. Big stretch. Get that nice tight feeling in your lower back. And then exhale to the other side. Compress. Expand the body. Compress the body. Expand with an inhale. And compress with the exhale. This time, both arms come out. Then both arms up. Now we're going to take these fingertips and up on the shoulders we go. And back. Back we go, out we go, and back in. Now what I want you to do, fingers on your shoulder, and I want you to bring those elbows together and drop your head down, round your back a little bit. Good. Back we come. Starting to warm the whole back up, whole vertebral column as we sit in our chair. We'll be moving to the floor pretty soon. Exhale. And back. And then arms down. Scoot a little bit forward. And where you're mostly half off the chair, or almost that way. Arms down in airplane wings. 4 moves here. So exhale down. Bend from the waist. Cross your arms. Victory pose. Make your back as long as you can every time you bend forward. Bend forward. Long back. Exhale down. Grab the chair. Lift with your chest. Beautiful, and back into our airplane mode. Very nice. Exhale down. Cross. Inhale up. Victory pose. Arms together. Exhale all the way down. Grab the chair and lift back up. Lift back up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Lift with the chest. And then exhale. Now we're going to turn over to the right here. So, turning to the right, our left leg is back here. Our left arm is down here, and our right hand is back on the chair. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to push our hip forward, okay, to try to get that nice strengthened feeling in our back, and at the same time, we're going to be lifting our arm. So pushing your pelvic area forward, lifting your arm, lifting your chest, looking up toward your fingers, not way back here though. And then exhale. Try to feel this deep in your lower back. This is Such a good exercise for strengthening your back. Strengthen, you're stretching, and you're strengthening at the same time. And exhale. Feels good. Do this anytime at home. It's a great exercise for you to do. We'll try the other side. Okay. Now, right leg back as far as you can get it. Okay. Maybe curl your toes back there if that's possible. Arm down and left arm up here on the chair. And now again, we push our pelvic area forward, like off the mat or toward the off the mat here. And we push, and then we, at the same time, we lift with our chest, lift with our shoulder, lift with our arm. And beautiful. Make that stretch, and then dig in there with that foot back there to tighten up the whole body. Down you go. Up we come. And down. Okay, that was great. Now we're going to get off the chair and we're going to do one of my favorite exercises, and this is really, really good for your back here. So we're going to come up and we're going to take the chair, put it over here. All right. Put our hands on the back of this chair, take 1, 2, 3 steps backward. Now what I want you to do is push back with your hips. Okay? Keep your legs as straight as you can. Don't bend your knees. Okay, so we're pushing back with our hips. Back we go. And this should make your arms very long. Your shoulders are going back along with your hips. Your back is as flat as you can get it. Your head down, ears by your biceps. And now what I want you to do is breathe in. And then exhale. Now if you look over here, you can really feel this in your hamstring muscles and your lower back muscles here. Your exterior oblique, your rector spinae muscles there. This is so good. And it aligns your back, your vertebral column. Drop your head if you'd like. Breathe in. And let's go a little bit lower. Just let the gravity, it's pulling you down, and you're aiding that gravity with a breath. Doesn't that feel good? One more time. Breathe in. And exhale. Now we'll work our way back up nice and slowly to that chair. And we're going to bring the chair around to the front. Okay, very good. And we're going to step out wide as we can, wherever it's good for you. And we're going to do a little work here, stretching our adductor muscles and working on our quad muscles. So left foot goes out, and we're going to drop down by bending this knee. So we're bending the knee down, and notice how the body stays nice and erect. And you can feel the strength. Wow, you can feel that pretty tight muscle here, and then it's pulling on this adductor muscle. Back we go. Let's try it again. Down we come. If you like this position, maybe right arm out, maybe left arm back. Warrior B, very beautiful. Back, and back up. Now let's switch this leg and foot forward, and our left leg out. And the same idea. We're going to drop our body down by bending this knee. So down we come, there. See how the body stays nice and erect. Breathe in. And exhale, down we go. Go as low as you can. You can feel the strengthening right here and the stretching right here at the same time. Strength and stretch. And then maybe you want to look out. Left arm up, right arm back. Warrior B, beautiful. Back down. And back we go into this nice stretched pose here. Now we're going to take the chair and we're going to work our way down to the mat. So let's take our chair just for a second. Let's just put it out of the road. And let's come down into a cat-cow pose. So we make our way to the mat. There. Cat-cow pose requires you to just keep your wrists underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. So what we're going to do is start with the cow. Okay, so you want to raise your back, lower your stomach. Kind of a nice arch there. So it starts to really tighten up back here, and you raise your chest and shoulders, not your neck. Okay, breathe in, and then round your back
Drop your head. Tuck your tailbone under. Breathe out. Make this all one breath in. And all one breath out. See how this is really working your entire vertebral column, making you supple and at the same time strong. Exhale. And look how it expands your lung capacity as you breathe in and you breathe out. Good. Back we come. Now we're going to come down to our stomachs here. So drop down to your mat and put your elbows right down underneath your shoulders here. Hands out. This is called Sphinx position. So you want to raise your body up a little bit. And we're going to even try to raise a little bit further. Keep your feet together back here. Feet together. Now you can feel that tightness already down there. Let's make it a little tighter. And we're going to really work on strengthening the back here. So we're going to press against the elbows and raise the shoulder. Raise the chest. Raise the heart. Good. Feel that whole tightness. You can feel it in lower back. You can even feel it in lower stomach in the front. And then exhale. It feels good to exhale, huh? Let's try it one more time. Inhale. Inhale up, just where it's good for you. It feels tight, that's fine. Don't have to go any further. But if you'd like to, we can come up into a cobra pose. Arms go straight. Not required, just an option if you'd like to try this. Very, very good for your lower back. This works on putting any bulging discs or herniated discs back into their natural position along your vertebral column. And back down. Very good. Very good. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to come up and we're going to sit in front of the mat. Okay? So we're going to sit here, and I'd like you to bring your right leg out and then bring your left leg back in as much as you can. Okay? Now, if you feel like you're leaning back here, you can put a pillow or a block or anything that you have there. So just grab that and put it over to where your body's up a little bit higher. But what I want you to do is put your left foot back as close to your thigh as you can. Take your arms, hug your knee like this, and then sit up as straight as you can. Okay? Think from the crown of your head all the way to the core, and then with your foot in the front, toes back, and straighten that leg. So we're working two different parts. Back is nice and straight. You're working towards strengthening this back. And then exhale, and we'll switch. There. Left leg comes all the way back. Arms are around. Hug that arm there. Hug this arm here. And then toes back. Very good. Pulling, pulling, and breathing. One more time. Up we come. Very nice. Okay. Now, we're going to turn toward the right here. Turn this side of the mat. We're going to come down on our backs. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We're going to put our feet out wide and our arms out to the side here. And we're just going to do windshield wipers. I know you do this in Donna's class all the time. It's so good for your hips, so good for your working your lower back. So we'll just bring our knees out toward the camera here. So there we go. Breathe in and breathe out. Oh, it feels so good. Okay, windshield wipers. Yeah, you can go a little faster if you like. I just kind of like to make it slow and make this full movement. Keep your shoulders on the mat, on the carpet, whatever you're on. So don't let your turn lift your shoulder. Very good. A little bit more. Now come up. Now let's come up into happy baby. Can we do that? Happy baby. And what I want you to do is try to keep your hip down here as low as you can. So you don't have to go way up here. Just go down here and then just roll to the side rock side to side. Feel that nice massage on your vertebral column. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Very nice. Now we're going to come back. We're going to put our feet down, arms down, and we're going to do a nice bridge pose. So we want to think about squeezing our shoulders together, squeezing them together, arms down, feet are down here, and you're going to be pushing against your feet, and at the same time you're going to be lifting your pelvic area off the ground. Very good for your lower back. Really stretches it, strengthens those muscles down there. Very good. Nice. Breathing in, and exhale. Breathe in. Bridge pose. One more time. So this time, we're going to breathe in. Lift as high as you can. Now see if you can take your heels up off the floor. Now maybe you can walk your feet back a little bit and lift one more time without getting the cramp. Beautiful. And then back down. This time, put your feet together, arms out in the T. Same idea, drop your legs to the back, there to one side. And as you drop, whichever knee you drop down to one side, look off to the other side. Okay, see that nice movement here? And then breathe in and breathe out. This really works your hip flexor here. Very nice. Breathe in, keep feet and knees together, breathe out. Breathe in. If your knees go to the right, look to the left. When your knees go to the left, look to the right. Beautiful. Very nice. Now we're back here. Okay. Arms down. Very good. Now what I want you to do, we're going to lift. So just when I tell you to lift one leg, the leg, just lift that one rather than try to mirror what I'm doing. So let's go ahead and lift your left leg up. Left leg up. Try to get it as flat as you can, straight as you can. If you need to lower your leg here to make it straight, that's fine, okay? So I want you to point your toe, press your heel. Point your toe, flex your heel. Point, flex, point, flex. And let's go ahead and rotate. Rotate that ankle nice and strong. Be in control. Rotate it the other way. Very nice. Very good. Now we're going to take that foot, that ankle, and we're going to cross that right over the right knee. Put your hips back down on the ground, and then maybe take that left arm and push on that left knee. Just forward a bit, works. The hip flexor, beautiful, beautiful. There. Now, from here, what I want you to do is, if you can, is grab the underneath thigh of your right leg, okay, and then pull back and lift that right leg up. What are we doing here? We're stretching our hamstring on the long leg, and on the bent side here, we are working on the piriformis muscle. We're stretching this muscle to where it relieves the pressure against your sciatica nerve, okay? This is very, very good. We use this in therapy all the time to work with the sciatica nerve, and it's good for your back. Very good for your back, okay? And now we're going to drop that leg. Back down we go. Now I want you to keep your legs bent. Okay. And this time, lower your legs to the left in this bent position. Talk about good for your hip flexors. Look off to the right. Very nice. Bring it up. Same way with this. You've got this, all this weight out in front of you, and you're leaning it over to one side, leaning over to the other. So you go over to that right there, and you look to your left. You come up, lean to the left, look to the right. Oh, this is such a good one. And then back up one more time, dropping to the right, looking to the left. Very good. Super good for your hip flexor. Okay. Yeah. Then come over and this leg uncrossed, and then your right leg up. Toes pointed and flex the heel. Point, flex, point, flex. Flex. Okay, now let's rotate the ankle. Really work hard on this. Strengthen that ankle so you can be very strong as you walk. It strengthens your ability to just feel very, very secure down there by doing this simple rotation one way and the other. Okay, very nice. Now cross that right ankle over that left knee. Hip goes back down on the ground. You take your right arm and press it against the knee. Press it forward. You can really feel that hip right here. You're stretching it, you're flexing it, you're working it. Pushing, pushing, pushing. Beautiful. Keep that ankle crossed over the knee. Now reach onto your left thigh and bring your leg up, left leg up, and then pull back, pull back, pull back. You can reach way up here if you'd like, or just down here is good, maybe on the back side. Okay? Very nice. You want to pull. Really work the piriformis muscle here, right under your gluteus maximus, and it stretches that piriformis and takes the pressure away from the sciatica nerve. Very good. Now we're going to come back down. And arms out to a T. And again, we're going to drop this time with our feet still crossed over to the right, looking to the left. And back we go. Let's drop them. Knees are still crossed, legs are still crossed, but your whole body is turning to the left and you're looking to the right. Up and down. Up we go. And down we go. Beautiful. Now, back we go. And we're going to come in to our Shavasana. And we've got two ways to do this. You can come in and just lengthen your legs out here. Put your arms close to your body like this. Okay? This is your Shavasana. This is a relaxing pose. Or you can do the world famous instant Maui pose. Take your chair. This is used exclusively in therapy classes. It's called instant Maui. It's kind of like legs up the wall, only you have your legs bent here. So you're down. Feet are up there. Oh, that's pretty good. It feels good. Instant Maui. Remember that. Huh? So you're there, you're here, and we're going to try a breath in, long breath in, and a long breath out. And we're going to do it in 3 segments. Think. We're going to inhale, and we're going to raise our belly. When that gets a little tight, raise the ribs. They'll expand out to the side. And then when that gets tight, raise the chest all the way, breath all the way up to the top of the throat there. Pause. And then exhale down, chest down, ribs down, and belly down. Okay? Let's try that again. Raise the belly as you breathe. Raise the ribs. Raise the chest. And then exhale. Down with the chest. Down with the ribs. Down with the belly. One more time here. Relax. Calm as you can. Breathing in. Raising the belly. Ribs. Chest. Come up to that spot. Now I want you to open your mouth. And we're going to breathe out of our mouth with a big ah sound. So ribs down to the belly. One more time. Breathe in. Raise the belly. Ribs. Chest. Open mouth. Big ah sound. Drop. the chest. Drop the ribs. Drop the belly. Now we'll just go to regular Ujjayi breathing, which is just breathing in through the nose and breathing back out through the nose. Just listening to your breath. Again. And relax. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and get off from chair, and we're going to come back to a seated position on the chair. So here we go. Back up we come. Sitting down. Back where we started. Feels good. Nice. Healthy back, healthy stretching. And let's put our hands in a Jali Mudra. And I want to thank you for allowing me to guide you through this beautiful practice today. And I hope to see you again. So I hope you tune in anytime you need some good work on your back or stretching. Namaste, yogis. Thank you. Hope to see you soon on the mat.